Welcome back to Pokemon Go Volt White Egglock. I am your host Drone, and I am here with the star of the show.
Agent Mew.
Look at that, she can remember her name. Now, in the last episode, we dealt with a lot of talking, and a lot of talking. And in today's episode, I fucked up and decided we are not going to hear our original audio.
What you got fuck up?
So instead of a live commentary video, we are going to post a commentary video. Sorry about that. You can still hear the background noise, but it is very loud compared to our actual voice. And I have no idea how we are able to fix that without getting into too much shenanigans. So hopefully we can do it this way.
I'm gonna do a question of the day every single day.
Alright, so what's this question of the day?
For today, it is, what is the name for the cocktail drink? Jack Daniel and Mountain Dew. I can't remember it for the life of me. So, if anybody knows, let me know.
And this is where you decided to run away from the computer, which when we were trying to do figure out our eggs.
Look at me circling around. I'm looking like a doofus. Where
Yes,
am I
indeed.
even going? Hey, I didn't know. You didn't tell me first off that was what I needed to do.
That's why we set it up.
Well, I'm not used to this.
Not at all. So anyway, this is where we get our first actual Pokemon. First Pokemon that we can actually use instead of being a token. She decides she wants to take the first egg from the group.
Man, quit ruining it. They'll know.
Alright.
But anyways, now you can continue.
Oh, no, by all means. I'm going to keep quiet.
And it's just gonna go to the first box.
Because
Wait, did I even pick a Pokemon yet? I don't even know.
No, you're working on it right now. Remember?
Okay, I see. Man, I take forever.
Yes, you do.
Maybe you were explaining. Who knows?
Anyway.
I can't remember what happened last time, honestly.
So, right now, I think I was going over the fact that because this is a Pokemon Go Volt White Egglock, and some of the Pokemon that I chose had evolved and had double evolutions, I was explaining the fact that, and I'm going to explain it now, that some of these eggs have evolutions in them. Some with first stages and second stages. And I was trying for you guys not to bite my head off regarding this and make this into a kind of a newer experience to have something switched. So we're gonna switch our first Pokemon. It was the Tepig.
My bacon. I had to put him away in my lunchbox.
And now we are going to get Alphonse, which is whenever she pushes the button.
Yep. And I think you guys know how Nuzlocke goes, right? When it comes with eggs and how much you have to walk.
And here we are.
Yay!
Aggron.
There's my Aggron!
A second evolution that just popped out of an egg. I mean, at this point in time, after we said it like twice, if you're already going to get pissed off, you're going to get pissed off. And I don't know what else to tell you. This is kind of how we're going through things. If it's really that big of a deal, we won't do it for any others. We'll just put it off with the baby Pokemon. We are going to talk about how the fact that this Pokemon was supposed to be named Alphonse, like as in Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist. However, I decided to go a little too fast and forget the end, so it is now Alphos.
Yep, we're gonna call him Alphos from now on. I'm not even gonna change the name.
Even though she should.
No, Alphos! I love Alphos! Leave Alphos alone.
So now we're going to switch to our second Pokemon. I am not going to spoil it right now, because...
Yeah, where am I gonna go? How many
I don't
boxes
know.
are
Let's
there
figure it
total?
out. There are 15 boxes full of eggs, and there's one box full of with 10 eggs. Which you tried to sneak in.
But I couldn't.
No.
So what did I do? I chose the last egg in the last box.
which provides Mr. Stain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for those of guys who haven't watched weird Japanese TV shows,
I don't even know if it's Japanese. I just found it randomly. It's called Mr. Stain in Junk Alley. It is so trippy. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like,
it's very weird. You see Mr. Stain as this hobo character who is sitting there having shenanigans in the alley or junk alley with um
a cat.
a very big tabby cat that's very personified. One of my favorite
It's more
episodes
like
of
a
it,
humanoid
kind
cat.
of, pretty much. Still
But
more
it's
cat
creepy.
than human.
Yeah, it's extremely creepy.
I think one of my favorite clips from that is when he's sitting there trying to, because they're homeless and they're trying to get something to eat, they find this refrigerator and they're trying to open it. And Mr. Stain's trying to open the refrigerator with a circular saw.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a circular saw. And he's sitting there trying to drill through it, and it breaks, and it ends up bouncing off and shoving it right up his butt.
I remember that. Okay, I remember.
And it wasn't even that. It was his facial expression looking at the cat.
Uh,
It was the most pathetic look. I did put it up on the thing,
oh,
but there's a nice big 2 gears blocking it, so I'm gonna put it in the lower screen.
why did you name Clink as?
Mr. Stain?
Yeah, is it Clink? Is it?
That's a clink, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, I don't know.
Just random.
Yeah. Actually, Mr. Stain's supposed to be a shiny.
Really?
Yeah, but it didn't translate well. I might have to get that fixed for the next
Man,
episode.
I would have been so sad if I lost him.
Yeah, oh, I mean, we still have plenty of time, don't get me wrong.
I know, but if it's a shiny, I would be even more devastated.
True.
There's my Bidoof.
So now we had to figure out what levels our
Pokemon.
for our tokens are so that we can feed them candies.
Mm-hmm. So then they can level up to where.
Because we're not just
The
rocking
ones
out
we
with
caught.
level 1 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
As much as you guys might want to with the Aggron, with Alphos.
Maybe we should have gone halvesies.
No, this is how you play an Egglock.
That's
Alright?
true. Can't miss.
Not only that,
bend the
but
rules.
well, and here's another thing.
That's hard.
In most Egglocks, either provided to you or randomized,
Mm-hmm.
they generally have perfect IVs, so they're like perfect
Jeez.
specimen of Pokemon.
Okay.
But they pop out as like babies.
Mm-hmm.
Here, they're not perfect. They're not perfect IVs. They are really based off of the Pokemon Go Pokemon in my game. And they're not perfect.
There, I'm using
The rare candies.
rare candies. 2 Alphos.
Fattening them up.
Yeah, it's already fat. My little knight in shining armor. My little Alphos. My coochie coo. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, I have 2 metal types.
Yeah, so
Steel types.
we're starting off this Egglock as a mono steel type
Yep.
with
I'm
one
so
Pokemon
doomed.
that was 4 times weak to fighting, and that becomes important basically in our next battle.
You gotta ruin this, man. You gotta ruin this. You gotta let them watch it.
I didn't. All right, fine. See, post commentary is very difficult.
It is very difficult. You just gotta tell them that it's just no spoilers.
It's hard.
Spoilers.
So here we are, beefing up. Oh no, we're still messing around with Alphos.
It takes a while. I wish you can like select a number of candies to give them, and then just do it all at once. But they don't do that in games normally.
No, not really at all.
So I had to do that with Mr. Stain too.
Mr. Taint.
Mr. Taint. Mr. Stain.
Mr. Taint.
Mr. Stain Paint.
Um,
That
yeah.
was it. And now we're going
And we
back.
can finally get on our road. Do you still want to go through and create voices for the other characters when they talk?
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably do that. I think it's important.
Sounds
So,
like something's going on at the plaza. Oh, that's you.
it's too late now. Go ahead.
Well, let's have a little look-see.
By all means.
Hey, you can sound like a girl too.
Ah, Agent Mew. Come over here for a second.
Blink. Oh man, this again. This old man.
My name is Getfith. I am here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation.
Huh? What?
I'm sure most of you believe that we and humans are partners, and that have come to live together because we have want and need each other. However, is that really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume that this is the truth? Pokemon are subjects to the selfish commands of trainers. They get pushed around when they are our partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence that there is no truth in what I'm saying?
No way. I don't know. Man.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They are living beings that contain unknown potential. They are living beings from which we humans have much to learn. Oh shit. Tell me, what is our responsibility towards these wonderful beings called Pokemon?
What could it be?
I swear,
Liberation?
I read this a lot quicker than.
That's right, we must liberate the Pokemon. Then, and only then, when humans and Pokemon truly be equals. Everyone, I am end my words here today by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Pokemon and the correct way to proceed.
Pause.
We sincerely appreciate your attention.
I'm tired over here, man.
What else am I supposed to do?
Okay, look at this terrible way that they form a walk, right? They didn't turn around, you know?
Oh, well, that was kind of cultish. About that speech, what do you think we should do?
Liberate Pokemon? That's not even possible.
Man, you sound like you still got your balls out there. Oh man, who's this?
Your Pokemon. Just now, it was saying.
Slow down. You talk too fast. And what's this about Pokemon talking? The fuck are you on? That's an odd thing to say.
This is like PETA.
Yes, they're talking. Oh,
A little crazy.
then you two can't hear it either. How sad.
Oh shit.
My name is N.
My name is Charon, and this is Agent Mew.
Hello, it's Karen. Did you forget?
We were asked to complete the Pokédex, and we just left on our journey. Don't ask money for me. My main goal is to become the champion, though, so get that through your head. The Pokédex, hey? So, you're going to combine many, many Pokemon into Pokeballs for that, then. I'm a trainer, too, but I can't help wondering, are Pokemon really happy that way? Well, Agent Mew, is it? Let me hear your Pokemon's voice again.
You're weird. And you're gonna fight me? Really? Like, I don't understand. The whole point of you, I don't understand. You're like the Pokemon
So,
version of
we're
PETA,
feeling
but you
good.
want to fight.
It's an Incada, and we got our
Well, I
Alphos right
guess it
here.
makes sense.
It's,
Wait,
bug ground type
yeah.
with no ground type moves. So we're kind of sitting pretty right at this point in time.
Sitting pretty. What am I gonna do?
I don't remember. You really were kind of just not wanting to choose a move.
Well, I think
Yeah, you went with tackle.
Hey, I think I was asking for advice here, mister.
But you critted it though too.
Which is nice.
Actually, I was kind of nervous because I didn't know if it had like a ground type move or not.
Probably because I asked you and you didn't know and you were hesitating.
Oh, so you're gonna blame this on me now?
Bruh. Yeah. You're my little
See,
helper.
I
You're
don't
supposed to
appreciate
know
that.
this shit. Hello.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, this is all on you. No, you're the one in control, not me. I offer only guidance.
Excuse you.
So this is the part where we decided to shit bricks because
It's
this
a
little
Mankey.
guy is fighting type, and Alphos is 4 times weak to fighting type. So
So yeah.
not only that, but all we had was steel types. We're a mono steel type, and the first trainer that we face against has something that's 4 times weak against us and 2 times weak against our second one. I thought our journey ended right then and there.
I just had to pick steel types, huh? It was my
You chose the
accident.
first and the last
The
one.
first and the last one just happened to be both steel types.
Yes, and we
I
had to
think
fight the
I'm gonna
fighting.
blame somebody for this.
Yeah, yourself. You chose it. No,
I'm gonna
you
blame the
chose it.
game maker god here, which is Mr. To my left, this guy right here.
We get pretty lucky with the paralyze, with the discharge.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
Because remember, as a part of this, if any Pokemon die from this, the link on my Pokemon Go game has to die as well. It has to be grinded up. It's like a soul link when it comes to that.
Look how close it came.
And
to
Mr.
dying.
Stain
Ooh,
is
6.
supposed to be a shiny,
man.
so.
I would
But
have.
thank
cried.
God we killed that fucking monkey.
Man, I would have cried so much.
You would have cried. I would have cried. That's on my game.
Excuse me, I thought I was the one at fault because I'm the one.
You would have
playing
been.
this. You can't blame me this on me.
I can.
You're the one who made this happen.
I don't.
Yes.
I do not.
This is all your fault.
So now we're sitting pretty. First in
yeah.
a Purloin. It's Gen 5 rules, not Gen 6 rules, so.
Dr. Pepper sucks. Sorry, all you Dr. Pepper friends, but
It's just.
can't stand.
So we're not going to get a sponsor from Dr. Pepper anytime soon, but.
But I would like Barks Root Beer though. That shit's awesome. Cool Alphos! I can't get over that.
She's still making fun of me about it.
I would have named it Kaiba.
Kaiba?
Yeah, because it's a very close resemblance to a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
It's not even
except
dragon type, though.
So, it's like metallic-ish. It's got the blue eyes and the dragony look.
Alright, another question. Does Aggron look like a Blue Eyes White Dragon?
We're gonna have a size comparison next to each other.
I'll just post
Side
it
by
right on
side.
the... I'm going to post it right on the video. I'll
Alright.
play them all at the same time.
Don't hate me, guys. I'm not very used to this. My cats are fighting. I'm gonna have to rub their heads together.
So Mr. Stain gets
them
into
kiss.
level 7.
I never expected to hear Pokemon say such things. Such vulgarity.
Oh, well, fuck. I guess I'm not talking with that. I forgot I did that. There's no point. I'm not gonna read his statements. He went too quickly. Huh. Strange guy. Smelled homeless. Wanted my cash. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Trainers and Pokemon help each other out. Listen, I'm going on ahead. I want to battle the gym leader in the next town. Don't follow me. You're only going to slow me down. Aim to battle the gym leaders after gym leaders. That's the best way for a trainer to become stronger, is to challenge the gym leaders in each area. Now, I told you,
like
don't
that.
follow me.
What a dick.
Don't follow me.
I'm gonna follow you.
No, you don't. You managed to fuck around people's
No.
houses.
Shut up! There you go, spoiling again.
What's the point in that? I could probably cut that
I
whole
had to
portion
heal
out.
my poor steel type. Oh, my poor Mr. Stain was almost dead.
Yeah.
Got 6 life points left.
Life points? You're really
This is
on Yu-Gi-Oh! HP.
Shut up. It's the same thing.
Alright.
Where am I going?
Fucking around people's houses, like I stated before. Because this was how I was making fun of you.
Look, there's 3 stories, right?
She goes into this person's house, walks up the stairs, walks inside the room, and walks right back out without talking to anybody.
I just wanted to check if there was 3 levels, and there aren't.
She didn't talk to anybody. We didn't even know if they gave any items or any people. And now she got pissed off, and now she's talking to people. Oh, well, fuck it. I forgot.
You forgot to read.
Well, it's not even that important. It's just a guy telling you that you only can keep 6 Pokemon in your team.
Pokemon do everything in their power for people. People treat these Pokemon with love and affection. That's what I think our mutual relationship is.
At least you got something more from that.
Do I sound like an old lady? How old do you guys think I am?
Don't even start asking that, because you're gonna get somebody who's gonna answer that in the wrong way, and you're not gonna be happy.
Do I look like I fucking care?
I don't know.
You can call me 52 if you want me to.
I'm not touching that one.
Oh, this old man. Oh, this old lady. Man, they were just walking right in my way. I was so mad.
And instead of going
I
out
was
where you're
checking,
supposed
like,
to,
is this where we're supposed to go? And then I was like, nah.
now you're
I
gonna fuck
wanted
around
to check
the
what this
houses some more.
upstairs is. I mean, look, this is really cool game design, okay? You gotta check them out.
And then you're like, I wonder where that
Appreciate.
area is.
Look, there's
Not realizing
Pokeballs.
that she was gonna go that direction, but decided to go away from it. And then she's like, oh, Minchino! And then left. Not talk to anybody else.
That wasn't a house, though. That looked like some kind of like a conservatory.
More like a school. That's what I thought it originally was.
Yeah, we used
Didn't
to live
fucking
next
matter.
to
You
a
went in,
conservatory.
saw the Minchino, commented on the Minchino, and then left. And then went into the Poke Center, even though there was no point. Oh
Yes,
no,
there
you're buying
was.
stuff. Right.
Hello.
Right, you're buying stuff.
I'm not that dumb.
Buying stuff.
Mm-hmm. I had to
That's
buy
the
it.
mail that was absolutely a waste of time.
I wasn't used to the controls in this either, so
That's right.
I ended up picking the wrong selection
Yeah, I think that's the correct word for
a
it.
few times. So
You danced a little bit.
have patience with me, guys. I'm
And
trying
bought
my
half
best.
Pokeballs, half potions. Instead
See?
of just one.
Mm-hmm. I said no.
No, not
'Cause it was
one. I want 10.
There we go. There's
Because in a
10 of
Nuzlocke,
them.
you want to keep your Pokeball stock elevated. No, that's not the right word. I'm fucking things up now. You want to keep a lot of Pokeballs on you. Let's put it that way. So that you can catch your encounters.
gotta have some balls.
Pretty much. And
Mhm.
you're going to get one potion.
I didn't mean that. I told you. I was trying to get used to.
About 8. It's fine.
That was all.
You
I
probably
had
could even
left.
snuck one more Pokeball, but I don't think we did that.
No, we didn't.
Just try to buy another potion.
It was by accident.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between me and him when we play. And I notice when he plays, he likes to let his Pokemon get super low in health. And I'm just freaking out in the background. I'm like, you gotta heal! You gotta heal! So
I like
we'll
to
see how this goes.
I like to
'cause
conserve.
We are so opposite.
I like to conserve my items. And I
I
play a
don't
little
like my
I play
Pokemon's
dangerously. But it's probably a good idea that she's playing right now and not me, because I get to lose Pokemon if that doesn't happen.
I'm not a risk taker when it comes to that. I let them heal and go on.
Oh, this is when you were sitting there paying attention to the sign. Remember?
All right. I was talking to this lady though. I didn't know what was going on. Good afternoon, trainer. This is a great
A great.
This is a gift for travelers. Please check the electronic
The electric bulletin board. This
I
is the
can't.
great.
I can't
This is
read.
great.
Is nestled in the forest, and the breeze smells like shit.
That sucks.
Wondering what others. Yeah, we just
Wondering what
kept.
others are doing. Let's interview them. Passerby Analytics in Castell City.
Castelia.
Castelia? Watching the information changing on the electric bulletin board. It makes me happy. I find it so soothing.
Alright.
Weird kid.
And here's our next route. Looking for our next interturning. The X transceiver is ringing.
Why is it called X transceiver?
It's not called the X transceiver. It's called the cross transceiver. But they decided to put the X in front of
Instead of cross.
transceiver. And it's
New.
really fucking stupid.
It's your mom. How are things? Are you and your Pokemon set getting along and enjoying your journey so far? I needed to talk to you, so I called, but I'm going to hang up.
I remember making a joke about something around here.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was because I was just like, I needed to talk to you, but I'm gonna hang up now.
Oh, right. Like,
Because I just
why?
don't feel like talking to you anymore.
I don't understand that.
But then it turns out she was right behind you.
His mother creeper. I swear.
I finally caught up with you, and look how far you came already.
Since I know you weren't gonna say that.
Okay, go ahead.
I gotta wait now.
Professor Juniper said that you were probably headed for Stratton City by now. I have another present for you, Jamil. Try these on.
There's a lot of talking.
Why did she only give it to me now? When you're wearing the running shoes... Oh, I guess I'm not. Fuck me, then. Fuck me. Holy shit.
You're too slow.
Too slow for my own self. I bought these a long time ago and stashed them. Why would you stash them when you bought them for me? You know, shoes are so hard to buy for children because
Well, it's not only
shoes
that,
grow-
but what would happen if it's not the same size as your foot?
That's
It's
what I'm
awfully fucking
saying.
convenient.
kids grow, shoes don't.
They grow more holes.
She conveniently bought these for when I gotta go. She was ready for me to leave.
She
What the
wanted you
hell
to leave.
did I do to her?
Well, you trashed the fucking room.
That wasn't me!
That's the reason. That's why she wanted you out.
We gotta blame
Now we're gonna
Bianca
catch the
for this.
Weedle.
Oh yeah.
I
That's right,
remember
this is
talking
the
about
first
my
token on the second route.
That's
It's
your only
yeah,
token.
only token. I forgot.
So, this is the story where I was talking about my coworker from my job, who sits there and kind of plays Pokemon Go with me, even though he's older, and which makes it funnier because he doesn't know the names to the Pokemon. So instead of calling this Pokemon by the name Weedle, like all of us Pokeheads would do, he called it the Worm with Party Hat. Which I think...
You gotta ask him, if he's got a party hat on the head, what's on the tail?
You know what? I haven't even asked him regarding that. But he just called it the Worm with Party Hat. Which I think is hilarious to me.
I'm just glad he didn't name it another thing.
What would it be?
Anal beads with party hats.
Oh, jeez.
Look, it's even bumpy.
Jeez.
Alright, we're gonna walk past that.
Oh, that's kind of hard to walk past. But anyway.
It's a party hat.
I just found it funny because Worm with Party Hat is so much longer than what the actual word is, Weedle. He didn't even try. He just kind of gave it his own name. Oh, and look, we caught it.
Does he name his Pokemon?
No, he doesn't. He does not. He uses one of those apps that calculates the IVs of the Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and then changes the name to like what the IV thing is. That's throughout all of the Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah. So it's.
I mean,
it's kind of boring.
Do that. I mean, I think, does he trade with other people?
I don't know. I don't think he does, really.
With
I
your
really don't think he
coworkers?
does that much.
How do
It's
you
just
know?
weird. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. There I go, running into everything again.
Here's another cat.
Bad kitty.
Baby
Bad
kitty.
kitty. Bad kitty. It's like that Aristocat.
Yeah.
What was that? I was like, where in the heck did this movie, where did the Disney figure out that a cat sounds like that when they hiss? I don't understand.
I think it's just creative liberties.
I guess. I mean, it's a cat that plays piano and paints.
Well,
And...
here's the thing. You were headbutting that cat with your big ass head. Your big ass metal head that has 3 spikes.
I almost died.
I'm surprised that doesn't do a lot more damage than what it actually does.
do.
That shit looks like it hurts. Yeah. Agent Mew took a swig of Dr. Pepper and her face says it all. She does not like it.
It's the only drink I have in front of me. They
Well, then here.
fucked up my order again at Panda Express, man.
Here, have that then. We switched.
Yes.
You can have the Mountain Dew.
So he's got this
concoction.
cup that's made of like, it's glass obviously, but it's got like a skull on it. So it's like basically drinking out of a head or a skull.
It's the skull of your enemies.
And it's just, he's native.
We're just gonna out me like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna out you like that. You use your nativity. Is that the right word?
I don't know. We'll go with it.
Well, you used it to drink.
Watch us kill this owl before he steals
Okay, fuck me then.
any crow eggs. Well, no, go ahead. I just wanted to add that statement. I want us to at least reference what's going onto the screen right now, just a little bit.
Okay, forget it then. Anyways, did you know when I first started playing, I didn't know that Hoot Hoot had 2 legs because I played Pokemon Go and it just looked like it had one big leg.
It's actually really weird. It like stands on its own like one leg, almost like you're like holding your hands.
I think it's just put together.
No, a lot of people didn't know that Hoot Hoot had 2 legs.
I don't understand that. Why?
It's just because of how most of the art is. It just shows it on one fucking leg. And then the 2 legs, it'll pop out with its 2 legs, and everybody's like, what? Where did the second leg come from?
Honestly, and the same thing with Sentret. I did not know it stands at its tail.
Well, I don't think it does that much anymore. It's just in this game.
Now I want to know. Now I want to know what else
It's based
is
off of
different.
the artwork and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go, killing another bug.
Woohoo!
And here's Patrat. Basically, if you take Fievel Goes West with the crazy eyes and you put it onto a rat, there you go.
Crazy! Ah!
It's not
Give
even
him
that,
that crazy! Ah!
it's not even that good of a Pokemon. I'm just seeing you now whiff on a couple thunders. And yes, Alphonse knows thunder because
Alphonse!
I'm sorry. Alphonse knows thunder because Alphonse from Pokemon Go has thunder. They've retained the 2 moves that the Pokemon has in Pokemon Go into the egg moves, even if they don't particularly learn it at that point. Unless it's like a Gen 6 or Gen 7 move, then you just don't get it. I feel like I'm like creating that much more rules than necessary.
Whatever. It's unique, isn't it?
I guess so. And at the same time, we already got like a pretty hefty, steep price. If something dies, it's gone. Yeah.
Yep.
It's gone from both games.
I really love Pokemon battles. I'm just kidding. Because my cute Pokemon will do its best in a really cute way. I don't understand. These characters are just weird.
Yeah. Well, this is the first game where they're actually just animated entirely.
Yeah, the rest are not.
Well, Later, yes, but like in Generation 1, 2, 3, and 4,
Mhm.
you might get an animation of them coming out of their Pokeball, but you see how it's like constantly moving?
Yeah.
That's the first generation this happens in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
I mean, I'm sure all of you guys knew that, but to
I'm
somebody
still a
who just
newbie.
started with the Pokemon games,
Mhm.
which we're starting her off with a Drayano hack, which kind of muddies the waters on what actually is legit and what's not, and we're doing this weird Egglock. We're just gonna scramble her mind regarding this.
Yep.
It's
Scrambled
funny.
eggs. And it
Now we're
got
gonna
the
find a male.
Meowth. Man, I think I remember this Meowth was super duper annoying. I don't remember.
I think it kept you.
What will Alphos do?
Let's see. No, I think I was trying to introduce you to the move Dragon Tail.
Mhm. All right, and didn't.
Well, I mean, you didn't. I don't think it was this battle. It might have been this battle. You just keep
No.
switching through headbutt and tackle.
Well, I mean, it works.
It does, but headbutt is such a better move.
Well, I wanted to see what tackle was.
I mean, tackle's like the standard move that your Pokemon would know that you replace immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, next time I'll know.
I mean, you didn't know. Alphos didn't tell you.
Go Alphos!
But okay, I mean, really, look at the body structure of Alphos and look at Alphons from FMA. Brotherhood or no Brotherhood, doesn't matter.
Yep, it looks like it.
Mm-hmm. Alphos or Alphons maybe just a little bit blue, more blue. Oh.
I don't really know.
No, because it's kind of
gray
considered
'cause
blue.
It's metal.
It's a bluish gray.
Mr. Steen! Go, Mr. Steen! Did you guys know somewhere online you can buy life-size Alphons? And I want it so much. Oh my gosh, I want to just let my cats go in and out of it.
You know how expensive it is too? Do you know how much dedicated weeaboo that you have to be in order to buy a life size?
Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna look it up?
I'm gonna
I'll
look
put it
up.
up on the video.
I forgot
I will
how
put
much
it up on the
was.
video. We will show it.
Man, it was not that expensive.
It's a couple $100.
If I still was working a real job, I would totally buy it. Forget what anyone says. I'd stick it outside during winter, especially for like Christmas and stuff like that. Holidays.
It's
put
like
a
it's
turkey.
unnecessary though.
What?
That's a flex moment. That's a flex. That's a flex move. That is a flex move. You're gonna sit there.
You.
Wow.
People buy like Santa Clauses and like snowmen.
And that's entirely
outside,
a flex move too.
But I can just buy one Alphonse. That's it. And that's all I need for the rest of my life. For all of eternity. My birthday.
You know that's bullshit.
I'm gonna totally wear it.
It's probably twice as big as you.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think so.
It's awesome that it exists.
I will say it is awesome, but it's entirely a flex move just to buy a life-size suit of armor for Alphons, just to have as an ornament in or around your residence. There is no need for it.
You got a problem?
I'm not the one spending the money for it.
You got a problem.
Mr. Stain just killed a pigeon, by the way. Don't act like I didn't just notice that. And even though it lost, my Pokemon are still super cute. Even though I think you had multiple Pokemon, right?
I have no idea.
I think there were multiple. Yeah, because you're not paying attention. You're too busy talking about the Alphon statue.
Well, now I'm looking.
Yeah, right.
I gotta find it. I gotta find it and I gotta save it.
Here's a wolf, Poochiana.
Heck, we'll even link to a description for you guys to buy it if you want. Okay? It's just that awesome.
We're not going to be sponsored by Dr. Pepper. We're going to be sponsored by whoever built this Alphon statue.
Yeah. Guess what I just found?
So how much money is it?
Hold up.
I'm curious.
Hold up.
I'm going to watch what...
Patience.
I'm watching you kill this
Patience.
dog.
It's $149 for a life-size Alphonse.
All right.
That is a beautiful price. Okay.
Okay, that is
Totally
kind of a
buy it.
steal.
Hell,
I will admit that.
I would totally sell off my laptop to buy 2 or 3.
No, don't do that. I will definitely call you Weeaboo if you do that.
Forget you. I don't care. You can call me Weeaboo. I'm Asian. Does that count? I don't even know.
That's too much,
Somebody
man.
put up a Weeaboo translation for me.
We're asking our very small audience a lot of questions today.
That probably won't ever get answers.
Hey, but
Who
it's fun.
knows? It is fun to ask.
I apologize for how long this video is, for how little amount of progress we're making through this too. I'm kind of realizing it the second time around. It's just...
Lillipop.
There's a lot of talking and a lot of stuff we kind of shenanigans around.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to cut this out, especially because it's a Nuzlocke. Because once you start, I know there's like a certain degree of like, okay, I got to keep this entertaining, and if we breeze through this game, or if I completely lose on episode 2, I'm not going to show it. We're going to restart it and do it all over again. But there's also, like, if I start cutting up this, and maybe if you guys, I know I'm asking another fucking question, but I don't care. I just feel like, if I don't keep it intact like it is right now, it feels like I edited around and I'm cheating more. Maybe it doesn't even fucking matter. I don't know. If you're going to answer any one of the questions that we've asked, that one would probably be the best one to answer. If you're going to answer any question from this whole fucking series, or answer that one so I can get some good feedback from that, because it's a long video. It's a long video. There's not too much happening. I hope you're entertained by us just kind of jaw-jacking and getting into shenanigans and us killing cricketots. But, like, legitly, took us 50 minutes to get from one town to the next town.
Yeah, because I keep fucking around.
I mean, we can cut it. We can cut it out. We can easily make this into maybe a 30, 20, or maybe even just cut it in half. Maybe. But then the issue is, now it looks like we cut like maybe one Pokemon dying or one Pokemon not dying, and we want to try to keep this as legit as possible, warts and all. If we go on like grinding montages, which we probably will do later down in the series, I mean, the idea is to find a video, condense it down into like, or find a song, sorry, not a video, a song, condense the whole grinding montage of what we did into that one song, speed it all the way up so that you can see that there's no jump cuts, and go from there. Agent Mew, come on, Agent Mew.
Hey, that's me. That's Bianca.
Mm-hmm. You weren't paying attention, so I jumped in.
Well, you were talking still, so I was listening to
I
you
know,
too.
but we had to switch back into gears.
Hey, listen. Let's have a Pokemon battle.
She totally just said that.
Please. The Pokemon I caught have become a little stronger. Ready or not, here I come. Man, Bianca came out of nowhere.
She did. I completely forgot that she was going to ambush us right there.
What is her name?
Bianca.
No, you mean this bitch?
Oh, right. I keep fucking saying that.
Oh, it was this Meowth. It must be this Meowth that was pissing me off.
It probably was. It's level 9.
Man, I hate Bianca. I hate you, Bianca.
You stupid bitch.
Yes.
I don't know.
Bitch.
I kind of said that a little too much last episode. I didn't say it this much this episode. The only reason why I said...
She
What?
didn't really come out as much this episode.
No, but I said it a lot.
That's true, you did.
And I don't know.
You said it a lot because Bianca's there more often than the first episode.
No,
than it was.
There was more to it. See, now this is the point where I showed you Dragon Tail because you tried using it on Meowth and you missed it like twice. Now you finally hit it and you knocked him away. So now you have the Snivy, which is still kind of scary because it has Contrary and it has Grass type moves, and you are a Rock and Steel type, so that's only going to do normal damage, especially when you use Vine Whip. But then you realize that Alphonse, or Alphonse, has way too high of a defense stat, and no level 10 Snivy is going to go through that with Vine Whip. How did that happen?
He just switched my fucking Mountain Dew.
Your concoction with your favorite drink in the world, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, you love it.
How the hell did that happen?
You weren't paying attention and I switched it. I did the shenanigan switcheroo. I am a magician.
Headbutt. Alphos use headbutt.
And fucking killed the grass snake.
Oh yeah.
I leveled up.
Woohoo!
And then the Meowth comes back out.
Alright, because we used Dragon Tail, right?
Yeah, we used Dragon Tail to snack it out.
Mm-hmm.
But then it kept on using Fake Out.
Man, that was annoying.
So it kept on being able to use Fake Out and fucking with us. I'm like, damn it.
It's just making it take way longer than it needed to.
Oh, keep the watch time.
Mm-hmm. And that's why it took almost an hour to play. I'm just kidding.
Maybe not. You decided to use a potion because you got too scared. Even though that's entirely livable and Meowth won't be doing anything to hurt you. See, look at that.
I don't care. My poor Alphos.
I mean,
look at the face you gave it. It's kind of scared, so.
You also didn't realize that there's a fucking whole Pokemon Center right after this battle. So you really just wasted that potion. And you killed it.
It's okay, I got money.
You did get money. Oh, I couldn't win.
Yeah.
She couldn't win.
She is loaded. Like, $1,000? Like, jeez.
I mean, to be fair, I think it's based off a yen, and that's only like $10.
So, she's
You're a
still
tough cookie.
pretty rich.
I'm working hard. I'm completely fucking up. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Apparently, I just can't read.
Apparently, I was supposed to read.
You were. You completely disregarded
at this point,
it.
I realized how to run using the shoes.
So here...
I had issues trying to touch the door, and it just kept going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, you were doing a little dance. You were doing Fortnite dances in front of the Pokemon Center.
Yes, Mew. The controls are really weird here.
It is. We gotta set them up, or maybe get a controller or something.
Is that possible? Or no?
It might be. It might not be. There's gonna be a lot more shenanigans.
I'm microwaving my Pokemon.
You did say that last time too.
It just looks like a microwave. Why did they make it look like a microwave?
I don't know.
See?
So now we're gonna do our third Pokemon.
So are Pokemon balls like a Dr. Who shit?
Pretty much. You think about it too much, your head's gonna start hurting. So you might as well just not.
But now I'm wondering, how do they heal a Pokemon through the Pokeball?
Electric shocks.
Huh.
Hey, you were looking through all these eggs and trying to find which one you liked.
Alright. Because they all have names.
They do.
Which one did I pick? Which one?
You saw Aces. You saw Beauty Poo, Shetty. And you laughed at Indigestion.
You named a Pokemon.
And you saw Vanoss. And totally was like, I know what that is, and I'm not going to choose it.
Yeah, it's an owl. It's got to be an owl.
But you saw Fat Boy.
And
you chose Fat Boy.
I
It's
had
funny
no idea
because it
who
is.
Fat Boy was. But I thought Fat Boy was Snorlax at first.
Mm-mm.
You would think it was Snorlax.
It fits. It still fits.
You'll see what it is. But still.
It's obviously not Snorlax.
Oh.
A little premature there. There we go. It's a Hariyama.
It's a sumo wrestler.
It's
That's why it's called the Fat Boy.
It's actually
I mean, it
female.
makes sense. Oh, really?
It
I
was a
wasn't even
female.
paying
Its name
attention.
is Fat Boy, but it's a female.
Oh, right.
Reserve any sort
So?
of judgment you have. We're gonna leave it at that.
So I named her something nice.
Named her Fat
Are
Girl.
there girls sumo wrestlers? Now I gotta know. Wait, how do girls sumo wrestlers fight with?
I don't think there
Do
are
they?
girl sumo wrestlers. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Am I wrapping my mind too much on this? Now I gotta know.
Girl sumo wrestlers.
Now I gotta know. I named her Fat Girl.
Fat Girl.
Mm-hmm. With the G and the U.
And we had to end the episode off with a new encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Next episode, I'm going to get the sound quality so that we get a live action. Not a live action, but a live reaction. I'm sure this was fun, but that's kind of the whole crutch of this whole thing, having a live reaction instead of all this.
Mm-hmm. We just had to figure out what happened to the sound. The sound
So-
demon came and stole our voices.
So thank you guys. Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
Fucking Ursula.
But anyway,
Yes,
thank you guys so much for
you're-
watching. I hope you guys are having a good rest of your night.
Hold on. They skewered a Ursula, right? Ursula is like an octopus. You know what's a popular snack in Japan? Grilled, skewered octopus and squid. Now I'm hungry.
So that was her last word. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your night.
Bye.